Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another wild episode of DCity Live. I'm your host, David Alexander. The Knottie Boys are a rambunctious group of four hailing from Long Island, New York's underground punk rock scene. Their catchy songs and over-the-top sense of style is laced with roots of comic books and rich with both classic and alternative punk sounds that are bound to get stuck in your head. I'm not done yet! So we'll be right back with some more Knottie Boys.
Figure it out, gotta figure it out.
Hi, I'm Dan from the Knottie Boys, and I don't know what else to say other than we're loud, rambunctious, as they say, annoying, as Todd would say. We're all big fans of punk rock in general, such as bands like the Misfits, the Sex Pistols, Ramones, and then we also have a lot of modern influences like My Chemical Romance, The Offspring, and a bunch of other bands. We're just really into a bunch of other fun stuff.
What gives? I thought you were going to mention me in the label.
What sucks for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Knottie Boys.
Just days and lies here in protest. The kid looks up to him, just trying his best. Don't know how to give you the world, I can't even give myself strength. Wish I could prepare you for the storm, I can barely prepare for a rainy day. Don't know what to do. I'm a big kid wearing adult shoes, and I don't know what to do. Put down the liquor, I wasn't even the one who was sick. Raising the child
right, guys, that was amazing. Hey, do not go anywhere because we got some more Knottie Boys coming right at you right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are backstage with the fellas in Knottie Boys. What's going on, guys?
Not much. We're having a good time.
I gotta say, I've heard of you guys way before you guys played DCity, and all I heard was that you guys were absolutely insane live, and you guys lived up to the hype.
Try.
Clearly. How did this whole thing get started?
Yeah, so I started writing songs around high school.
Just you by yourself, solo?
Yeah, at first, and then me and Nicky, he texted me and told me he was starting to learn the bass, and so we thought it would be kind of cool if we kind of worked together and he would get better as he played rather than just playing by himself.
And you guys already had similar taste in music at that time?
Yeah, very much so. We both loved My Chem, Misfits, Sex Pistols, and we kind of got all into that at the same time, so it was kind of perfect. So
that's cool.
And then from there we recruited Tom, who I'd known since kindergarten.
Oh wow.
And then about a year into it, we recruited Rye Guy, and he's brought
the Satanic Hispanic.
he's brought the fire really into it.
That's cool. All right, so you guys have one album, but you guys have singles, and you also have a Christmas album. Did you collaborate with anyone on that?
Yeah, it was a split with our producer Tom Cavanaugh's band, The Williams.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is a mix of a lot of the original lineup of Jones Crusher.
You said a little bit of some of your influences. Is that what you guys are kind of like going for musically? Is like Misfits and Sex Pistols and what else are kind of your influences?
Something kind of funny also, the first song that we ever learned how to play was a Sex Pistol song.
Oh, okay.
Super easy. But what was the question?
Well, you said the first song you learned was a Sex Pistol song.
Yes, we learned Anarchy in the UK.
Oh,
yeah, that was the first one we played before Johnny Rotten had a terrible incident.
Do you guys add covers to your set?
Sometimes we started off playing Misfits cover. We played Where Eagles Dare because everyone knows that.
Right.
But then we thought it'd be funny if we played the Nelly the Elephant by Toy Dolls. But we only learned half of it because we're really lazy. We're like, that's good enough, right? So we just took it on stage. And it was kind of a hit, I think, with some people because they kind of recognize the song. It's a silly little dance, and it goes like that. It's great. Well, it's a fun time, I'm talking about. We also played a Sex Pistols cover show last year, so
Dude, we fucked that one up.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. But wasn't there like an old guy there that also thought we were the Sex Pistols?
Yeah, he was like, you guys did some great stuff. He was like, you guys are awesome. He was like, nobody makes music like you guys anymore. I was like, yeah, you're right. It's certainly not us.
So was it your intention to say like, we're not going to take ourselves too seriously. We're going to actually have as much fun as we possibly can on stage.
For something more like punk rock music, alternative, whatever, you kind of have to give them something to react to. So on stage, if you're standing still, you're not going to get anything in return. But if you're running around and you're like punching shit and you're being like a little crazy goblin man, you'll get a good reaction. And so I think that's part of why we like doing it. It's all the spectacle.
And I think we also take a lot of inspiration from things like Jackass, where we just like seeing guys hang out, so we try and keep that vibe with us too.
Well, punk rock's always been kind of like chaotic, but in the sense that like, I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
But we really try and care about, like, we can only care about so many things. And the things we try and really care about is that, we want to just sound as good as possible. There's some sloppiness and everything, but we really try and strive to sound as best as we can.
Right. Now, take me down the road of like what the songs are really kind of like about, because you have a varying album. I mean, you have some songs that sound very Sex Pistols, and you have some songs that are really catchy and they sound a little Misfitsy. The Vampire one comes to mind. Modern Day Vampire. So it's just kind of like a varying, like whatever you're feeling at the time, or is it like?
Yeah, I mean, and it also definitely is because of how like long of a time span I was writing these songs. And my taste kind of changed, but my sensibility was always the same, is that some of the best songs are just short simple and just right to the point.
Well, I like how modern day vampire kind of, it's not really so much about a vampire, really, but more of like the feeling of like being, I guess, alone or lonely or something. That's kind of like what I was getting.
Yeah, it's very much about, you know, kind of feeling lonely in like a world where everybody else seems to be having a good time, but you're not, and you don't really understand why.
Right.
It was definitely more of a metaphorical.
You have some music videos too. I love the Christmas one. That one's hilarious. Oh yeah, that's right. You did all of them, right? You like directed, shot.
So we came up with the idea for the Christmas album at the end of October.
Okay.
So we had like 2 months max to do it. We're kind of lazy, so we had some songs that we're trying to figure it out. We went to the producer of the record, Tom Cavanaugh. We went to his house, and you know, we're just workshopping it because he was showing us the songs that they were doing. We were doing songs. Eventually, we got it done, and 2 days before Christmas, we still haven't released it because we didn't finish it, and we're like, oh, dude, we need a music video. I brought my camera. We got a couple random things. We got to Dan's house pretty early, and we just shot all day. All through the night. We beat up our manager Todd, like we did earlier, and I brought all the footage home, and that same night I put it all together, I edited it, I made little animations, and then we uploaded it that night, so it was ready by Christmas Eve. And I was so proud of that, because we had 2 months, and we only worked for like maybe half a month, and we made some pretty good songs. I like that song a lot.
Nice.
The video's bad, but I enjoyed it.
No, that's cool. Now, you did another one too.
Do It Again was interesting because it was kind of similar where it was we had to release like another single just to kind of promote the record, and Do It Again was all of our kind of favorite song at that time. We had an idea for a video, we all kind of workshopped stuff. One night we were like, oh, you know what, let's just get a hotel room and film it. So we got a hotel room, brought some brewskis, just worked on it as much as we could. We filmed for a couple hours, and then a few days later I edited it, did more animations, and called it a day.
Speaking of animation, you actually do all the art for a lot of the stuff, right?
Before we even had a name, I was drawing like artwork for us. I was trying to come up with like kind of a design aesthetic, things that would match what we sounded like. And I always wanted the two to be together. I always wanted the Knottie Boys sound and the art to be like one. So that way you look at it, you go, oh, yeah, it's like, it looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. And then when you hear it, you're like, oh, well, yeah, Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
I wanted that early 2000s comic vibe.
Awesome. So you guys got one more song left for us tonight. What's the last song you guys are gonna play?
It's called NPR.
That stands for nothing.
It stands for nothing?
No, it stands for missing persons
Don't say
report.
that.
Oh,
Stands for
he's
nothing.
gonna bleep me out.
The Knottie Boys, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Hey, get ready for the Knottie Boys.
Naughty.
These Knottie Boys? Let me tell you something. These Knottie Boys?
Hey, don't go anywhere. We got some more Knottie Boys coming right at you after this. I'm hauling over a dang gang cow. I'm so damn old at this. You guys.
The Knottie Boys are Dan Fulcinetti, lead vocals and guitar, Tom Fallica on drums, Ryan Carra on lead guitar, Nikki Tannenbaum on bass.
They told me my mouth shut. I'm bleeding from my brain. I don't know what can you. Can't remember what I did. Could have led to this. Dear baby, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry I haven't called you today. Please never look for me again. Please don't come for me, my daughter. could have led to this. Do I deserve it? Am I a criminal? Am I? Dear baby, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Call off the support. Hey, please never look for me again. Please don't come for me, my mother. It'll take you into another. Please don't search for me, dear lover. Dear baby, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry, I haven't called you today. Please never look for me again. Please don't come for me, my mother. To take you into another. Please don't search for me, dear mother.
Whoa, that was absolutely insane, guys. Are these guys wild or what? Hey, I want to thank the Knottie Boys for putting on an absolutely amazing show. You're watching DCity Live, and I'm David Alexander, and we will catch you on the next episode of DCity Live. Ha ha! Want to know how to get your band here on the DCity Live stage? Just send an email to dcitystudios@gmail.com or call 1-844-MY-DCity and get your band booked, and we'll see you on the next episode.